Hey man, this a good one right here. You already know because we got a lot to talk about with this one. I say this for last, man. Tomorrow we will have Glenn from Death Wish with Young Bo. Um, yeah, man, this the one right here. This the interview. You know what I'm saying? That y'all need to tune into. I'm not even gonna start for real until this shit get lit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is very important. This interview right here, the one, not the two. I gotta make sure everybody pulling up. Anybody that's on the live right now, we just announced Trey Boogie and Noon, man. How y'all feeling about that? How y'all feeling about that? How y'all feeling about Trey Boogie and New Era Noon, man? How we feeling about Trey Boogie and New Era Noon, man? All right, man. This the interview, right? This the one, not the two. I know a lot of people be asking me like, "Damn, how you be doing all these, man? You know what I'm saying? You gotta stick to the grind. It's all a part of the grind, man." And I'm just getting started. I ain't even get to how I wanted to get to my shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk though. We definitely gonna talk. This definitely the interview I've been waiting on. Shout out Noon. They got 100 post reaches in 44 minutes, man. Shout out y'all, man. That's kind of like what Seven and Quez did. So shout out to y'all. You know the crazy part is this not even the co-main event. We got something crazier than this. I just want to let my boys get their fair shake, man. Reborn card. Reborn card is here, man. Second announcement. I was gonna hold this one, but I was like, you know what? Damn, my phone just went out. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just say fuck it. So reborn card, man. Reborn card. Without further ado, the man Dolo, undisputed shit, man.
What's good, bro? You can hear me?
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Hey, this is gonna be
Yeah.
easily 2 hours, easily, because we don't hold back. We don't do nothing around here. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
bro. I
saying?
appreciate that. Yeah.
So look, I'm gonna get into the battle rapper. 1 hour. Then I need to talk. I need to talk about the being a co-owner. I need to talk about coming back, and I need to talk about the whole disconnect with Static, man. So
All right, that's
we
cool.
gotta get in. We're gonna get into all that. So first of all, for the people that don't know you, introduce yourself.
Man, it's Dolo, man. The man, the myth, the legend, Black Goat, music artist, battle rapper, man. Juice City, man. Been doing this thing probably in total probably 4 or 5 years being a battler, but I've been around the culture the whole time. So yeah, that's pretty much me, man. Just battle rapper extraordinaire. Uh, Navigating this league ownership things because I really, I appreciate the culture. I like the culture. I like what I see going on. So yeah,
Yeah. So what was your actual first battle?
man, Scooby, my guy Scooby from Jackson, man, he did a league called It's a Rap, and so
Yeah.
I was watching battle rap like that was around the time like they was heavy on the out being outside like Mook and all them being outside and stuff like that. Um, and it was just something I wanted to try because I love battle rap so much. I was like, man, I might as well just try to see what I could do. It. So he had like a big tournament where it was like you had to just write your round like universal rounds, and there's probably like a minute, and you was going against whatever opponent they put you against. But it was like dudes backing out, things like that. I think my first battle ended up being Reese, if y'all know Reese Money.
Reese Money,
Me,
yeah, we just interviewed him not too long ago.
yeah, like me and Reese rap like universal rounds against each other that night, and it was a solid battle. And then I think a tournament happened, and then me and Reese ended up meeting again and battling. And then who else I battled? I battled my boy Cool C on there. Yeah, I probably had like 3 battles then, and then I like left the culture because I was on the road doing music and stuff like that, traveling. So
Yeah, so you actually, when you say you was on the road, you actually like was signed and all of that.
yeah, man, I was independent as far as like shows and stuff like that, but I was actually signed as a writer under Universal. So, but as an artist, I was completely independent doing shows and things like that.
Nah, that's what's up. So, after you said what's the name of the league you said again?
It's a rap.
It's a rap. Okay, so fast forward. I'm pretty sure this was next, but how did you get hooked up with UBL?
So really, it was Boss J and Stat that kind of pulled me back into battle rapping, and
Yeah,
so I had took a break from the music, so I was kind of interested in getting back into the battling scene and stuff like that. Plus, like Boss J, like he was like my longtime rival when I was in It's a Rap. It was somebody I was chasing, so to speak. It just coming into battle rap. I was like, okay, that's a goal if I could battle, Boss J and stuff like that. Plus, that's like outside of that, that's like my brother for real, like family to me. So that was just something competitive that I wanted to get into. Then I met Stat. I think I got linked in with Stat, and then that's when they brought me to that first card where I battled K Slim.
all right. So at that time you was with because the stage is like, well, not no more, but stage has always been a development league. But I feel like
Yeah,
when UBL was around, even though y'all was developing, y'all all was still killers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it was a lot of competition in the UBL, bro. I ain't not gonna lie to you. Any battle they was setting up, bro, it was definitely a draw. Like it was a big so coming into that was like it was real exciting. It was really exciting because my first match was K Slim and he went, he ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? To me, he not, but uh yeah, the UBL
Yeah,
had some real it was some competition going on. That's probably the most competitive environment I've been around in a minute when I first got into it.
yeah. As far as like the South, UBL and the stage and shit.
Yeah,
You know, I know like your resume is crazy. Like if we just talking about UBL and the stage,
yeah.
I know you battle stat, but for the people that don't know, like what's your resume? Because I know you battle Taj too. So
So I
you got a
battled,
crazy resume.
bro. Yeah, I do,
Resume
bro.
is fucking crazy.
I
Yeah.
got a lot of people on my
Hey Reaper,
resume.
we need that camera on, man.
Man, I'm getting set up, bro. I'm getting set up. Media know how to handle this job.
Yeah, we got this the
Uh,
co-owner, man. You gotta show this different. This ain't no random nigga, man. This the co-owner. But go ahead,
Man,
my bad.
Nah, my resume, K Slim, that was a good battle. Then me and Quiz went 3 rounds, which was I think was a crazy battle. Like that's probably was the as far as like the new class, that was like we was like the best battle out of that class, and I think we still are from that class. Like me and Quiz went head to head 3 rounds. Uh, Taj, I got Mr. Man. I battled Mr. Man. Um, Stat, Boss J, man, KT recently. So yeah, man, I got a long list of people that like. I had a real competitive resume, man. So that was real. I thought that was real dope for me, especially for me to be coming back trying to figure out like how niggas is battling now and stuff like that, like the new styles they got going on, trying to what I'm saying, work on my style every battle, stuff like that. Just doing like because a lot of the times, you know, I would hear from the younger guys like, man, they're not rapping like they're not battling like they was outside no more, Dolo. Like you got to kind of put a little more into it. So I kept perfecting my style every battle. So every opponent came with me having to dig a little bit deeper, trying to figure out how I can battle them and stuff like that.
Yeah, so since UBL was full of killers, I know like when I battle on the stage, I'll be like, like half the roster slogs. For we
Yeah.
cleaning it up now, but even though like even though it was nothing but killers, like what battle did you go into was like, all right, I gotta tighten up because this motherfucker right here might kill me.
Uh, it's actually two battles, man, that I kind of felt like super threatening. It was probably like Mr. Man and it was about Jay. Um,
Yeah,
because of like how their skill set is, like they unpredictable. They can do like, especially Mr. Man, like he got an unpredictable style. And it was just hard to kind of prepare for him. I mean, I trolled him in the promo, like I told him I was, what I'm saying, using throwaway raps for him and stuff like that, trying to throw him off. But that was a difficult battle. And then, when you're trying to battle somebody like Boss J, who is probably kind of like the standard for Mississippi battle rap, as far as, what I'm saying, for what I
yeah,
remember, like it's kind of hard to do. So I actually like changed my round around like three times before I battled, bro. Like it was just that was probably the two battles. Every other battle, I kind of felt like I wasn't really threatened by them people. Like it just wasn't.
right,
Yeah, it wasn't like it take a lot for me to get super excited to battle somebody. Like it got to be like their skill set, like who they are, stuff like that. But everybody else is like, nah,
right. You
what's
got
up,
you
man?
got a kid in the back.
Yeah, he gonna make some
uh,
appearances, man.
yeah, now he gonna start messing with you because he knows
Yeah,
somebody looking.
Man,
yeah.
what's
Yeah,
good, Dolo, bro? My bad for hopping on. What's good, bro? Big
Man, what's
undisputed.
poppin'? Big undisputed, man.
Man, these
Bro,
guys.
hey,
You can
Reaper, the
continue the
future,
interview
man.
now, man.
That's the future right there, man. Y'all sleep.
man, he alright, man. I'm gonna kick his ass though, but that's neither here nor there. Uh,
Yeah,
I noticed. So I interviewed Jers. I think it was yesterday, but if not, it was the day before yesterday. He
yeah,
said basically, he was the first member of Undisputed. So, I'm assuming you started Undisputed in
yeah,
UBL. So what
yeah. I
made
did.
you like what battle was you like? Okay, I know a lot of people was kind of they wasn't clicked up, but everybody had who they was fucking with. What made you say like, all right, I'm gonna start my own group?
It was after the K Slim battle that night, and it was kind of
Yeah,
like for me, like I peep game on people, like especially when you got dudes and clicks and stuff like that. It was a lot of dudes that's just like, nah, we got the best people. Like look, and they'll look down on other battlers and stuff like that. And so for me, I like a challenge. So for me, when I started Undisputed, it was like picking people who people just throwing on the back burner and people doubting them and stuff like that, and creating a culture and a brotherhood with them. Like, nah, bro, you really can succeed in this stuff, bro. You not as bad as they trying to make you seem. That's just all hate from them, because you know what I'm saying. Because they trying to elevate their own people. So we trying to. That's what Undisputed is all about.
right. So I noticed.
Uh,
I noticed with you, like, you very like, how can I say this? You're a team player. Like, even though like people look at you in a position of power or like leadership, I
yeah,
noticed like you still want, even though like you could really focus on yourself, but I
yeah.
noticed like you kind of help other people. Like is that like is like you growing up like that, or you just remember when you were trying to get on and nobody really helped you type shit?
It's both, man. It's both.
Yeah,
Like, like that's how I grew up. Like I always had that understanding that like if you move the people around you, then the culture gonna be great. Like everything gonna be big. Like you can do a lot more when the people around you happy and moving and doing the things. It's
right.
easier to navigate stuff. And for me, like coming into battle rap, like it was kind of I was operating from as a fan for the longest, trying to figure out like how to battle and stuff like that. So um, trying to get on is a lot harder for me as opposed to people who's all like got 15, 30 battles, 40 battles. They live in a city where it's constantly battle rap leagues all the time, so it's easier for them to kind of navigate that pipeline and things like that, as opposed to like me, like just being in the South. Now I gotta be jumping people inboxes, like when I see people out at events. Oh, what's up with you, bro? What's up with you? Like I battle in Mississippi. I'm trying to like it was just a different thing for me. So um but it's all like I've seen the results from it, so that's why I continue to push it like that. That's how I've always, especially when I got into the league ownership, it was just like, man, if we take care of the people, like the league is gonna move on its own. You just gotta take care of the people, which is really just listening to them and just rewarding people, like rewarding niggas that's be on time, even if niggas getting ducked, like the niggas that's be on time, rewarding niggas that's getting ducked, rewarding the niggas that got their material together, like not playing, not up there choking consistently, stuff like that. Like that was the stuff, like trying to reward them type of people is like that was my thing. So
Yeah, like I know like when you started, when you like, cause this always my question. Like
yeah,
um when I started battle rapping, I ain't think I would like a lot of shit that I'm doing now. I always thought like that shit was impossible. Like so, like is
yeah.
there anything you when you started you was like, damn, I might never reach this point, and you got to a certain point, you be like, damn, I really did do this shit.
I honestly didn't think I was gonna like battle the people I did. I didn't think I was gonna be
Yeah,
good enough to do that stuff because I'm like I know I do albums and music and stuff like that. And it was just like I love battle rap. I'm like, man, can I really like be up there battling like that? That's still kind of hard. Like how these dudes be coming up with that type of
yeah.
stuff. Like so it just
I
took
used to
me.
think the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, these dudes be coming up with some crazy stuff. Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you structure around stuff like that? You know, I had to teach myself that type of stuff, man. I had to study and teach myself. And it took me just battling people that were just great, like win or lose. Like, it was just like I learned something from every battle. Like, all right, the next battle, I need to do this. The next battle, okay, that didn't work out when I tried that. Let me try this because that worked. That got me reaction. Or that's what people mess with, stuff like this. So, that's why for me, I love the improvement that I had every battle.
I'm gonna tell you what battle. I thought that to myself too. I'm like, how the fuck they remember this? I was like before I really got into battle rap, I was like, there's no way I could learn how to memorize this all this shit. And the battle that was for me, I was watching Hollow the Don, Loaded Lux. That battle like an hour and 20 minutes.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, like it's like an hour, like for
that's,
sure. So
that's a
you
lot of
gotta think them
material.
niggas, yeah, bro. Them niggas rapping like 10 minutes around, bro.
I
And
don't know
then what's
how.
crazy? What's crazy was like when I got into this shit, I'm like, okay, I can remember 5 minutes. Now I can remember like a whole round in like 2 days, but it was just like I never thought like because that battle's so long, bro. Like
Man, oh
that
God.
shit like a mini movie. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh God.
yeah,
That's
it's
too
shit like
long.
that.
Especially looks and all that stuff. He be it's so layered. I'm like, bro, I don't know how bro be remembering all that stuff,
Yeah,
bro.
all that shit.
Bro,
Yeah, that.
I probably been up and got that shit in like 4 lines, bro. I ain't gonna do. I'm like, bro, I don't even know the rest of all that stuff he be doing. I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I think well, for the most part, like I mean, some of us are getting paid, but I
Yeah,
think I think when you're getting paid a certain amount, you don't have to work. Then you could just sit at home and just do that shit the whole time.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I look at. I was like, damn, this battle an hour. How the fuck these niggas remember this shit?
Them boys getting paid their bread, so they ain't got to go clock
Yeah,
in and do all that other stuff. Like some of us, like they just like I can sit at home and rap all day, so it's easy for
yeah,
them.
nah. So I'm like I said, I want to get into the battle rapper side, and then I'm gonna transition. So, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fast forward to get to where I'm going. Then I'm gonna have to come back. So, boom, me and Seven, we set you up with a name like a bigger name finally, which was KT. How you felt going into that battle?
When I when I I honestly, man, like when I watched bruh footage, because I ain't one of them niggas to be like, I don't watch people, but I definitely watch bruh footage. And, you know, I understood that he on RBE, so I was like, well, maybe it's gonna be a little bit of a task, but like watching, like when I look at people, I look at their strengths and I look at their weaknesses. And I just noticed bruh had a lot more weaknesses than strengths. So and for me, I consider myself like a Swiss Army knife. I could do whatever. I could talk about whatever. I can do whatever. So my plan was every time I battle, man, my plan is to neutralize what they do best. That's my plan. Is to neutralize what they do best. So going in that battle, I felt like I was gonna win. Like regardless if it was one or three, anything, I just felt like I was gonna clear him. So
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. Like I said, a lot. It's a lot of back and forth with the league, but it's just friendly competition. And
yeah,
we talk a lot of shit about. one another being some shit. But like for me, that was your performance where it's like it's nothing nobody could say about that. Like we could talk as much like we say that we be like, hey man, Dolo might be some shit, but KT he was wilding. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, like we can't take that one from you because yeah, you was wilding. I
yeah,
remember that shit. Now, obviously I was there live, and I was just like, yeah, this getting ugly real quick. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And that was the battle, man. I figured, I think I had like, okay, this my niche right here, so this one I'm for the road with. Like I felt that was the
Yeah,
most comfortable I felt, like material wise, performance wise. I was like, all right, I think I done found the balance because every battle I've been searching for the balance. And so
yeah,
like I know before I would start out, like niggas be like, man, Dolo, we talking about the moon and the stars and shit and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, like I really be talking about some stuff, man. But I had to that's why I was saying, man, I was trying to learn how dudes really the style is right now, like trying to put that stuff together and mix it together like for the perfect mix. And I just feel like that battle, like I had it.
yeah. So speaking of battles, you are scheduled to come back as a bat. Well, you actually here for both, but like I said, we're gonna do both. So far as like we have you booked on two cards coming up, which is July and August 12th. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be repping the to live side, which would be called considered the vet. So how
Mhm.
you feel just getting back in the ring since KT?
Man, I feel good, man. Like I've been since then, man. I've been studying the craft. I've been practicing. I've been writing. I've been trying to write like half a round or a round a day, just for just whatever. And I just been practicing, man. I'm in a good space for battle rap, man. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of young guys. Like if a young guy need a shot, bro, I'll give a young guy a shot. Like it ain't, I ain't scared of that. Like that's competition. So I don't see any young guy beating me. Like I don't see none of them
Yeah,
beating me at all.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that's
Nah,
the
they
only
can't.
way we gonna that's the only way we gonna move the league. Like
Hey, Domo, you getting your ass kicked. You can't say
hey,
that. Dolo can say that. Dolo might.
oh,
I'm talking about.
listen, come on, man, be for real for 1 second, please. But be for real for 1 second. So like I was
Yeah,
damn, you made me forget what I was gonna say. So that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm one of them dudes like I'm outside too. It no matter the level. You see I gave I said I gave Noon a shot. So
yeah,
like I said, I feel like we that's the only way we can grow because now people looking at Noon and they Noon for what it was, Noon did do good. So
yeah,
that made people want to battle him, and like I said, I use my light where to a point like we might be setting up him and Rashad the God at some point. So
yeah. I like that.
Rashad the God would have never seen that battle if it wasn't for me or
Yeah,
drop because or we might hook him up with drop, but drop would have never seen that battle if it was for me. So like
yeah,
we just all about moving the culture, man. And I
yeah.
appreciate the vets. I appreciate the vets that's not Hollywood because
Nah,
it
man.
just makes shit easier, man.
Yeah, I'm not Hollywood at all when it comes to battle rap, bro. Like I'm a warrior, bro. Like as long as it, you know what I'm saying. If you gonna be a warrior about it, you gonna bring your best, bro. I'm down for it. You know what I'm saying. And that's what it's really about. Like we can't, the stars can't hog all the power, bro. Like they just can't. You know what I'm saying.
Mm,
Especially like when you build in the league, like you make more stars the more competition you make. Like they battling a Domo, they battling a Quiz consistently, or me, they getting
yeah,
a shot. You know what I'm saying? Just getting them in that ring, they get to learn, they get to get kicked around a little bit, and they, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying,
Hey,
get a
this
little
is
trash
we
out the
throwing niggas in the fire over here, bro. I don't want to
yeah,
hear that.
bro.
Oh, I'll battle you later and shit. Like, nah, these niggas about to
Nah,
rap right now. So
no, you got
I
to
know
rap, bro.
I had you set up for a certain battle, but some shit about y'all already battle, whatever. So you gonna be on the to live side. Do you
Yeah.
have any rookies in mind that you would? I know you said I know when I before I booked the card, you basically said whoever, but I gave you two names. One of them just fell flat, of course, but besides the other name, is there anybody like you would consider?
Man, honestly, man, I got to go back through and see like who rookies, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
they first year stuff like that. Who I consider a rookie in the
I'm gonna
game, but
consider Trey Boogie a rookie.
yeah, I was about to trade Boogie, man. That's easy though. Like you know what I'm saying. I just feel like that's easy. I overwhelm him, man. He like
Yeah.
he ain't steady no like he up there having he had a debatable with Toddy. You know what I'm saying. And I was just like, bro, if you having a debatable
Bro,
with
talk
Toddy,
your
bro,
shit, bro. Talk your shit,
I'm gonna
man.
overwhelm you, bro, because I'm not gonna be up there slurring words. I'm gonna be pressuring you the whole battle, bro. So you're gonna have to rap. Like for real, you're gonna have to rap. And I'm gonna yell in your face. Everybody know I'm gonna yell. So I'm gonna yell dead in your shit the whole battle.
Okay, I'm gonna give you another name where I feel like they're a rookie. We got Juice Box,
Yeah, I do that. Juice my guy. I like Juice.
Keynote, of course. He be in the cut though.
I mean, I just watched Keynote on the spaces, but I battle him live though. I just watched
Yeah,
him in the spaces though. Long he ain't talking about the McDonald's machine going down or whatever that man was saying on that space, man. I'm like, what? I like
So
Keynote, but Keynote a
yeah,
good
go ahead.
Keynote know how to get in the character though. That's one thing. Like he really good at. Like he know how to perform, and he whatever he be doing, when he be hopping between movie characters or something. Like I think that's fire though.
Yeah, another person is damn, I just had it on my phone. Barucci.
Yeah, I battle Barucci.
Yeah. And
That's
my
he.
last, cause I'm trying to get it to die side for you, but
I
if
got
you
you,
want it to live, maybe we could hook you up with you and Rico might be a possibility.
man. Rico, my little brother. I punch on him. I'll punch on him though.
Yeah,
I give him that big brother love. And Rico, my little brother. Rico gonna be a star too, man. He gonna be a
yeah,
star at
yeah,
this.
Man,
yeah.
Dolo, hear me out. Hear me out. I like only one of them names he threw out there. But
Who?
from our class that you directly brought in, which one of us you would battle? Like
Fuck
excluding the
no,
undisputed
don't
members,
even
man.
say that because that's not going. It's no point of sparking that conversation up because I'm not booking them niggas. I'm not
I,
like. I don't know why you keep doing that because I'm not doing it, bro. Especially not no damn. Never mind. I ain't even gonna get into all that.
Man, who?
So,
next question, man. Next
so
uh,
question.
after you, because it's a question in the comments. So after you recruit Jers, what's the timeline? Because I personally don't even know the timeline because I just figured out Jers was the first member. So like, what was the whole timeline with the current people versus of course you start off with Jers.
yeah, I approached Jerry's about it. Of course, yeah, they already know this story. I might get some of their order messed up, man, because it's been a while. It's been
Yeah,
a minute, but I know we got little bro right there. We got Reaper. I did ask Reaper and I approached him purely because I was like, bro, you got talent. Like I see it in you, and how young he is doing it. Like he got time to learn. So by the time he hit like 22, 23, bro, like y'all not gonna be able to beat, bro. Who else was after that? We had Golden Q. I found Q. I figured like I saw people like making fun of Q and doing all this stuff, trying to make him the butt of jokes. But like what people don't realize though, Q really be punching when he be battle. Like he be really punching on folks and he be really beating folks. And those battles be closer than people be making it seem. Who else? Who else I went out there? I asked Noon. Noon. I watched Noon for like a couple of battles, man, and I just figured out like, bro, you got the star power, bro. You'll do good in our team. We had Big Homie, man. Big Homie actually was with me, and it's a rap, by the way, but he wasn't battle rapping. He was just there watching because his family owned the club that we was battling in. And so, like, when he wanted to battle, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody else that rap like they cousins and stuff. He's like, bro, want to battle and stuff, like, introduce him to the game and stuff like that. So when I asked him to start battling and stuff like that, I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? You really family to me. So you could just, you know what I'm saying, join the team with us, bro. Like, we'll help you figure out battle rapping. We'll help you figure out all this other stuff. And it just grew from there. And then we got Death Wave, we got A Shot, which is the online guys right now. They can't
right.
really travel. They like from New York and stuff like that, Jersey and New York. But when they pop out and go live, bro, it's gonna be crazy. We got A plus on our team too. Recently in the recent months, so we got A plus, man. A plus is my guy. Me and A plus always sparring. We always talking. Like we always behind each other. Like you know what I'm saying. So A plus on the team, and then a lot of people don't know, but we got Ajane on our team too. So she the first lady of the
Yeah.
squad. She the first lady of the squad, and we just trying to build up to be something too. So it's just a lot of people that we just trying to build up. That's the timeline.
You
Like that's the
planning on now that you like I'm not gonna go into everything in detail yet, but now that you back on the team, do you plan on bringing her back because her last showing respectfully wasn't so good?
yeah. I'm gonna bring her back, bro. Like I
Yeah,
said, man, battle rap is a process. Everybody just ain't 10 out the gate.
right.
And for me, I appreciate the people that understand the process and go through a process versus niggas that think they just got it and they'll never work on their craft again. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
she understand the process. She getting better, man. Like she just gotta understand she's understanding the part that like I gotta remember it and I gotta do my performance aspect of it. Because it ain't really her writing. To me, it ain't really her writing. It's just the memorization and the performance part of it, and we gonna get her right next. Like she gonna really show y'all something, bro. Like she got y'all for sure.
I want to
so
see.
like so like I know you like a what you say, Reba?
Go ahead, bro. You good? You good?
Man, you gonna interrupt? Go ahead. You might as well now. Shit.
Oh yeah, I want to say for Ajane, I want to say her process in just becoming a professional battler because she wasn't really good at the travel, then get ready for performance. Because she really good on her
Yeah,
home league. She had just some very
yeah,
questionable performances on the stage. So
yeah.
with her
It's the
time off, I do want to see her back over here. But go
yeah
ahead,
for
man. My
sure.
bad for interrupting you, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, man. You doing your job. But this is my question to you. Since you so laid back, right?
Yeah,
You know, respectfully, Ajane and Golden Q has been through some past trials and tribulations. Like, what's that? What's that? I mean, you don't have to tell me in detail, but what's that talk behind the scenes like? Like, hey, bro, this just a part of it. Yeah, and I always applaud Golden Q because he one of the people that can laugh his errors off. You know what I'm saying? And a
yeah,
lot of times, a lot of dudes can't do that. Like, we when we was getting on him about the whole situation with Diesel and A Game, I didn't
yeah,
feel like he was taking it to heart. So, what's that conversation like? Because you barely in anything because you barely talk. So, what's that
yeah, man.
conversation like? Yeah,
Well, to that point, like for me, like I'm more of a person that I like to watch and I observe, and then I don't like talking unless it's important, like it's powerful, like bring something to the table. Like I just that's how I always been. So I observe people, I watch people, you know what I'm saying, how they move, how they talk, how they act, and all that stuff, and that's what I base, you know what I'm saying, how I act with people off of that. But behind the scenes, like it's the situation where he threw up or whatever, like he know I was mad about that shit. Like I was like, bro, like what you up there doing, bro? Like, come
yeah,
on, like the battle, like
right,
if y'all would have heard like the complete round and what it's supposed to be, that was an easy battle for him. Like that's why I was so mad. I was like, bro, that was one of the easiest battles, and I don't know what you had going on, but
right,
he know I was upset about it, but I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what you do best, bro. Use it to your advantage. Like, you funny. Like, turning around, flipping, and use it to
yeah,
your advantage, and then your next battles just go out hard. You know what I'm saying? Even with the diesel thing, which I think it was whack to me, honestly. It was really
yeah,
whack the way how Diesel did that. I thought bro stood on business a little bit better than that when it came to that type of stuff. I think it could have just been a conversation, but we didn't really get into the Diesel situation like that. I was just like, bro, like them type of like I don't I don't think Diesel should have been battle rapping. I don't think he understood the culture of battle rap. Like people gonna talk about you, bro. People gonna bump you. People gonna, you know what I'm saying? They
right.
gonna say they did something with your girl. They gonna threaten you. They gonna talk about your kids sometime. You know what I'm saying? So that stuff happened, but um just coaching them up and just saying like, bro, y'all can this is nothing. Like if y'all watching people on URL getting paid 40,000 a battle or whatever they be
Right.
getting paid, you know what I'm saying? They go up there and they can't even get past their first 10 lines, or they stumbling and they on stage in front of 40,000 people. Like it's better you learn that lesson now in front of 20 people, 10 people, 15, however many people it is, and just learn that, bro, you still can recover from that. People forget about your choke. If your next 4 battles that you going crazy,
Yeah,
they'll forget about your choke from 5 battles ago. Like they're not studying that. So
and that's what I tell. That's what I was telling Golden Q. I think I know in one of these interviews, I don't remember because he do be co-hosting, but I was telling him that like rapping good can override a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like if you rap, I feel like it now. I feel like he's rapping good enough to a point where he's definitely like climbing out of that, out of the you know what I'm saying, the
yeah,
bullshit type shit.
yeah,
So I always salute to him for that, and I think
man,
I think Golden Q for me too. Pause if necessary. I think he was just a person that he got to grow on people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't think he just, everybody's not likable at first, and I think everybody, you know what I'm saying, you got to understand certain people first.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And then a lot of people just was on him about what I'm saying, because Q kind of got a lisp. So like when he being aggressive, like people getting on him for the longest about his
Delivery.
enunciation, yeah, delivery, like how
Yeah.
he's saying it and things like that. And I was like, bro, if you can get that down pat, bro, when people start hearing what you really are saying, bro, like you gonna be extremely fight. Like he just like destroyed Berkio. He had a great
Right.
battle with Mr. Man. Any other body in between, he been beating on them people. He beat the mess out of T. Like he been on a nice little run. Like that T Man in battle, bro. I stood in there. I was like, bro, ain't no way you just sit up there and beat him. And T a vet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I told T, I was like, bro, he really just stood in there and just whooped you around the room. And that's probably because you ain't take him seriously, because you just like, oh,
Right.
let's go to Q. But bro, you can't play with like it's battle rap, bro. On any given night, bro, somebody can smoke you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie though, right? I know currently he's been working on it. I always tell people like you got to treat this shit like you going to a boxing fight. All that eating right,
Yeah,
um, knowing what your body intakes or what makes you heavy, what makes you light, and
yeah,
I think I think for the most part, the fact that he's actually getting his health together, I noticed like he did his vocal projection sounded way better in the Brachio battle. Like I felt like I heard
yeah,
him clear. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So shout out to
yeah,
that because working out and eating healthy is definitely not easy. Take it from a nigga that
no,
used to be fat. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot of discipline, bro, for real.
Take it from a dude that still live fat, trying to lose weight. Like it's tough. It's definitely
Yeah,
tough, bro. Like
especially
I've
when you
been
like them foods.
Yeah, I like wings and stuff too much. So I'm trying to get away from the wings and all this and ice cream and stuff like that. I'm doing a better job. So it's just tough, especially when you working and you're trying to work out, find time to work out, kids, all this type of stuff, bro. That
Yeah,
stuff. So my advice, to y'all, do it while you're young and ain't got no kids, bro. Just stay in shape.
yeah. So like, before we get into the good shit, what's a personal accolade so far that you done? I mean, it don't got to be nothing crazy. It could be your personal.
What, as far as like what battle rap?
Yeah, but it could be anything though. Like
Uh, I really,
personal
I,
though.
I really like where I am. I really like where I stand right now in Southern battle rap. Like, what I'm saying? I think
Right.
I kind of elevated through the ranks quicker than I expected. I really had gave myself like a 2 or 3 year mark, and I really did it honestly in like a year, like just elevating and stuff like that. And that just came with me just shaking hands, bro, really, and just getting better every battle. Like I told people, people used to be hating like, man, how you get a battle with Mr. Man? How you get stacked to battle you? How you get Boss J to battle you? Things like that. I was like, well, they ain't taking a battle because I'm trash. They obviously taking a battle because either I'm good or I'm getting better or it's worth it for them to take the battle. So for me to battle the caliber of people that I did on my resume that's my high point.
Yeah, yeah. So fat. Okay. So we got to backtrack to get to the good shit.
Yeah.
What what let like at the time the split was going on, and obviously Boss J and Stat went separate ways. So what made you because I know some people like still stayed in between. What made
Yeah.
you transition over to the stage before of me, of course?
Man, so at the time, I didn't know Gray like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know Gray like that, but Gray's a cool dude. Gray's a honorable dude. To my knowledge, from what I know him as. Um, but I knew Stat a lot more at the time. And so my thing was, and I know Stat, it was about Southern battle rap. So that's why I was like, well, I mean, if the stage is about Southern battle rap and putting people on from the South and elevating Southern and people from the South a little bit more, then that's what I want to be around. That's what I want to help. And I always said, like, man, I just want to be a helping hand. Like, if I can bring somebody up, if I can tell you recruit some people, if I got to battle somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was it about me for the stage, like elevating the South. So that's why you know what I'm saying, like bringing the young guys up, like I said, like the Golden Q or Reaper, so I know Noon from New York, but he lived down here. I think he lived down here somewhere battling.
He lived like 30 minutes from me.
Yeah, like so, just
Yeah.
really elevating Southern battle rap because when it comes to like those bigger leagues, they kind of overlook Southern battle rap, especially in Mississippi. They don't look at Mississippi for anything, even though most of the best music ever came from Mississippi. Like most of the people came from Mississippi in the industry, but
Facts. That's fucking facts, bro.
and they copy a lot of stuff, bro. I can tell you a lot, bro. That's a whole nother conversation, like how they stole
Yeah.
music from people from Mississippi and all that. But yeah, that was pretty much it. That's why I went with the stage.
Yeah, so I know for me, like everybody's story different.
Yeah,
I had the luxury of starting on two leagues like that was very, very popular. So once
yeah,
I started off being popular. But I
yeah,
see like I noticed like some people had to work up and it's just crazy because everybody's story different. Like when I first battled, I was on a big platform. So I didn't have to work for 1,000 views. So I started off with like my first like I average like 1,300 now, but my first couple of battles I was on a big scale,
yeah,
and I think because my transition from music I was popular a little bit too, but
yeah,
I had the luxury of basically starting off at a high ceiling, so like
yeah,
I always remember that, and I remember the dudes down here that got to work for that, and I didn't. So
yeah,
that what makes me, go city to city and battle a hometown hero or giving shots out because I'm like everybody wasn't as fortunate as me, and I know like with my name I could attach it to other people to put them on because, like I
mm,
said, my personal reason why I was in battle rap, I pretty much accomplished it. So like I'm not here no more to basically compete. I just want to help other people. That's why I battle and do stuff like this. So, for me, when you battle Stat, right? I feel like was that one of them battles like let me give you an example, like me and Seven where we wanted to move the league and move the league like we probably would never battle if that wasn't the intent of doing the whole battle. So like
yeah.
was you and Stat, was that the reason why that battle went down?
As far as like moving the culture, yeah,
Yeah.
it was one of the reasons, but it wasn't the main reason. The main reason was just competitive nature. Like that's what it
Mm-hmm.
really was about, just competing. Like who the best in Mississippi, who's one of the best in Mississippi. But we knew that by doing that battle, what it would have did, you know what I'm saying, what it did for the stage and what it was gonna do for the stage. So it was all planned out. Like we've been talking trash for the longest anyway to each other since UBL. So it was in UBL when we did it, but the stage was just the perfect place. Like it just happened. It was supposed to bunch of things went into that battle, but yeah, that's how it happened though. That's one of the reasons though.
Yeah, so at this point you are you're battling, but you transitioning it over to actually throwing events.
Yeah.
Um, like as far as battle, like okay, so I have thrown a
Hey,
small events,
Domo,
but
I gotta hop off real quick. I'm gonna come back to
I'm
you. I
interrupting
had to
you, bro.
let you know.
Go ahead. You could have just left, man.
Big
Go ahead, bro.
undisputed, bro.
Big undisputed.
But yeah, nah. What I was saying was, you transitioning to a point where you're throwing events. I have threw a couple events, and
Yeah.
as far as me, it's not as bad as people make it seem. But like, what was like, as far as transitioning from a battle rapper to throwing events? Like, did you feel any way, or was it different to you, or how was it like your first experience?
So throwing an event, just thinking about throwing a battle rap event, it was really kind of easy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I be around business. Like, we got businesses in the family. I done throw an event and stuff like that. So as a business person, it didn't feel any different. It was just like it's just business. Now, when it comes to the thing is the element of battle rap is that people be being divas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People
Yeah. Yeah. I
it
call it
be
egos. Egos.
ego. Yeah, it's the egos. I had to understand where people felt like they were in a battle rap career, what they thought they deserved, stuff like that. And I respected it because like it's your career, I own your career. But like some of them, I just like, bro, you gotta be a little bit real with yourself now. Like, you want me to do X, Y, and Z, but like, what you giving me? Like, what I'm gonna recoup from that? You know what I'm saying? So that was always my thinking behind throwing events. Like, what I'm gonna recoup for? Like, how do y'all benefit from it? Like, and where do we go from here?
Right. Okay. So it's crazy because I feel like we all, like, far as owners and co-owners, we all think differently, or we all move a certain way. So I feel like with you, I feel like with Stat, he's a little bit more lenient, but he focused on like the entertainment development.
Yeah,
I know with Seven, like, he don't deal with no bullshit, and I know
yeah,
with me, like, I'm kind of into like giving shots, but I don't like dealing with bullshit either. Like, you got one
yeah,
chance, but the thing I noticed about you is like you have the like this presence where everybody feel like they have to, even if you're a rookie, like if I'm on Dolo car, I gotta rap good. So
yeah.
like, where do you think that comes from?
Just me being competitive. They see me when I'm battling, I'm competitive. Like, just being that example. Like, and then when I'm setting the battles up, bro, like behind the scenes, people don't know, but I be really stirring the battle up between people. Like, bro, like y'all gotta rap. Like, this could end your. I be on all type of this. Like, this could end your career. Like, this could be your last battle. Like, people can not book you anymore after this. You can get embarrassed by him. He gonna 30 you. Like, I be stirring it up way before the battle gets announced. Like, I be doing it months before.
Yeah,
Like the A plus in quick battle, man. I've been people
battle
don't
of the
even
year. Yeah,
battle of the year, bro. I've been stirring that battle up so long between them two in the inbox. Like, if people saw the inbox messages from them for months on end, bro, they would have been like, "Well, I expected that to be the battle of the year." The way they was talking to each other, man. So that's what I look for, like when I make matchups. When I'm in the inbox setting it up, like I'm stirring it up. Like, once they agree to it, That's when I start working on it. I started stirring it up. I start putting it together. I start, round times, things like this. So
I think what separates, of course, Elite Division One last year, but I think what separates you is like, how could I say this? Elite is more, we more consistent, and the production is crazy. But I think like when you decide to do an event, it's still like an event or a battle of the year contender. So,
yeah,
even though you're not outside with the events like that, like the
yeah,
events you have thrown is arguably one of the best events. And I feel like quantity over quality, but
yeah,
sometimes like how gotta I say this? Sometimes everybody's in a different space in life. Like, I'm able to throw multiple cards because I don't have no kids and I live by myself. So I got
yeah,
a little bit more time than the average person.
yeah.
So like, yeah, shout out to that because I believe like every battle you had was like crazy.
You talking about that rap against smoke card, right?
Yeah, the where y'all use the red.
Yeah, bro. Like, that whole night, that's probably for me, besides seven card, because seven card was
Hmm.
really intense that day. Like, that was a crazy
Right.
card to me. Besides seven card, bro, I really think that was probably the most competitive I had seen the stage in a while.
Yeah, I feel like, and that's what I'm gonna say. I feel like it just depends on who's throwing the event because
Yeah,
um, Stat has thrown multiple events in that same place, and it's not as competitive. So, like I always say, you follow who's leading.
yeah,
And yeah, so at this time, everybody is everybody. I want to say because this is when I transitioned as a co-owner.
yeah,
Um, it was a lot of bullshit behind the scenes, but we did never leaked it. So a lot of people thought like we was all like in cahoots or in sync, but behind the scenes it really wasn't. Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? from my personal standpoint, it was always something. And I feel like controversy is not the route we want to go forward now. We just want to focus on supporting and throwing good cards and events and all like supporting each other because I feel like the controversy is not what you know what I'm saying because you got leagues like We Go Hard where they just rap. You don't they ain't
Yeah,
got to do all that extra shit.
they
So
just
like
show
I
up.
said, yeah, I don't feel like a lot of people don't know behind the scenes that we just wasn't mashing, and I feel like the common denominator is gone. But um, at that time, you ready to try to at least attempt to try the to throw the biggest card in the South, not even on the stage, just on some shit like yeah, I want to give back. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into what was your process going into the card, and then I'm gonna get into why the card didn't happen and all that shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So man, when I thought about that card, man, after seeing what I could do like as a league owner or whatever, or part league owner, I was just like, man, we need like one of the biggest events, and it just needs to have a bunch of stars on it from the South, and it needs to have scouts in the building. And it was easy for and I try to book it because it's an easy location for people to get to. People familiar with it. There's hotels nearby, so I planned it out like, bro, it's cheap hotels nearby. It's McDonald's down the
right,
street. Like you ain't got to eat steaks and all that. Just man, get a burger and call it a night. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried to make it when I try to book cars, I try to make it to where people don't have to spend their whole life to come battle. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um, so when it came to that process, man, a lot of the battles on the card, man, I had already been like asking them guys a year prior. Like I told a lot of people knew like the card was like from a year prior. I had the idea a year prior. So
Yeah,
when it came to stat and ball J, I had already asked them way ahead of the time before me coming to like really putting the card together. But it was hard making the battle because they didn't know if they wanted to do it or not. They was kind of I know Stat was kind of jumping back and forth between I don't know if he wanted to battle for real or not. Like he wasn't really taking it seriously. I know Boss J was starting to kind of shift his focus to music. I think he might have I think he went to the Crucible and didn't really have time at one point for it. But later, like later, I think it was after Rapper Get Smoked, probably another card after that. That's when I really started to get serious about it. I had a lot of time. Like I had like 5-6 months before December came because I wanted to do it in December. And it was and other people were trying to do it a little earlier, but I was like, nah, December the best date. This one we want to do. I actually had it for 2 days. It was a 2-day card. I had like 8 battles each day, and I tried to make sure like the card was stacked each day so that when people came where they paid their money for the ticket, they got their money's worth. Like this day can be a crazy battle. This is a crazy battle. I had paid Run. When it got closer, I already had Run paid off. I had the venue paid off. I had people from different leagues like Creole. I had Flatline guys, like you know what I'm saying. I had scouts. I had what I'm saying. I had people from URL peeping in, like man. I had a lot of people, like people from the music industry looking in. Like man, David Banner was gonna be looking in. Like I know David Banner well. Moneybag Yo well. Like all them people like just looking into that stuff, bro. Like and getting excited about it. And so once I started piecing the card together, as any card, like people drop off, people fall off, they got stuff to do. Some people were just like, I got a better opportunity on some other card they was doing. So I was like, man, do what you do. I ain't that's your career. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you what I'm offering you. Like I got this lined up, this is gonna be big. Like it was designed to give a whole bunch of Southern battle rappers looks and to have the feel of the URL card that they probably never have the chance to get to or they never been around yet. And so
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead,
huh,
go ahead, go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
the purpose of the stat and Boss J battle was purposely the main event to give people that feel of a huge battle between guys who don't touch the platform per se. So versus everybody else who probably ain't touched the platform yet, they ain't got close to it yet. So that was the point because I knew that booking those two would bring more scouts, more URL looks. Like whenever those two battle, URL people look at them, like the influence they have on Mississippi battle rap, or the Southern battle rap culture. So that was the point of that card.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. I'm gonna tell you why I don't fuck with what happened.
Mm.
Um, a lot of times, like I tell people all the time, everybody in the world knows my booking fee. I charge
Yeah,
250, right?
yeah,
Now, the thing about it is, if it's a situation where, because for one, let me just say this: I don't need no money from nobody.
right,
That's
okay,
one. So everybody says that until it's time to spend money or get money.
right,
So what I don't fuck with it because when I travel, I've did battles where I took a pay cut because, like I said, it's about moving the culture forward. And also at the time, Seven was the co-owner over me, so
hmm
I battled Seven for free, and also I did the battles for free. We shot the battles, I edited them for free, and I knew that Seven had to come out of pocket to pay for shit. So
yeah,
I took the battle for free on the stage because I knew that this was a battle to basically what it is now. What was to change shit,
right,
and now you got everybody saying, "I want to rap in the quiet room. I want to rap in the quiet room." That's everybody. Everybody. That's all they talk about.
yeah,
So that was the vision before shit even. You know what I'm saying? So this is what
right,
I don't fuck with, right?
yeah,
Motherfuckers is always about the culture until it doesn't benefit them. And
yeah,
I don't feel like everybody feels that way. I just feel like it's one person.
yeah,
And it's like it's to a point it kind of annoys me because it's like how really are you? A lot of people feel like status for himself, and even if he says he's not, that's what comes off. So I'm like, how much are you involved in the culture that
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because if it was me and I know like respectfully, I'm from DC, right? So if I
yeah,
battle, if me and Rashad battle, that's one of the biggest battles in the DMV.
right,
It probably never happened, but I'm just giving you an example.
right,
I'm not gonna charge my mans maybe move the whole region.
yeah,
Like we're not even talking about a state, we talking about a whole region. And like I feel like I'm not trying to per se make Southern battle rap help it again. But I just like I'm not trying to make Southern battle rap the biggest thing with Molly with me taking over. But I'm just saying if I was in that position,
yeah,
that battle would have happened if it was me.
right. And like, man, when it came to that situation, bro, like that was the expectation, and I thought the assignment was understood.
Right,
But when it came, so I ain't gonna name the prices, but I did. I started out with complete honesty. I don't know what nobody get paid. I don't count nobody pockets. Like I don't know what they fee is, but they stars or whatever. So I was like, look, man. When I approached him about the battle one final time, I said, look, bro, I don't have no $1,000 or whatever y'all boys get paid. I'm a working man. I got a family. Okay, but if you tell me a number that you comfortable with I feel like I can make it happen, then that's what I'm gonna do for you. So boom, they throw out the numbers, right? Besides them messing with me, making it a little difficult playing around like we was doing at first. They throw out the numbers. I said, well, cool, let's lock that in. And I give you your ticket sales since y'all the stars. I give you your
right,
ticket sales. Y'all the stars, I give it to you. I don't even want it. I'm not even really in it for the money, but I give it to you.
right,
Right? My understanding that's locked in. It gets locked in. Months go by. I'm thinking everything all good. Um, he was like, well, where the flyer at? Let's get a flyer so we can start doing it early, early, early. I was like, well, hold on, man. It's still some things I'm trying to do on the back end. So from my understanding, his thing was I wasn't really treating them like the top level stars that they were. And I was
right,
like, bro, I'm getting to that, but that's like I don't run the cards like how you do it or URL do it or RB. Like for me, I like the whole card to be complete. I don't want no uncertainty when it comes to the booking. Like I want it to be like I got all the names locked in. Now I can move forward.
Right.
That's how I be booking cards. So it's that. So he's like, well, let's get a flyer made. Blah 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 blah. I get the flyer made. Oh, well, I need a flyer with just me and him, so we can go ahead and press the biggest battle of the year. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna work on that. I'm trying to. This is me trying to work with them, trying to get their stuff they need to do what they do. So I start hearing rumblings like, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't want to do it no more. I'm like, well, what's going on? I'm completely blindsided by this stuff now. Nobody said a word to me about backing out, doing feeling differently about it. None of that stuff, bro. None of that. So I'm getting pissed. So I'm going in the group. I'm like, so what's going on? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I ain't really get this on time and different things like that. I was like, so me, I'm operating from the sense of, bro, when have you ever known me in this whole time of being on the stage not to stand on business?
Mm-hmm.
You can ask any artist, like they can come in here and tell you, like, bro, you can ask any of them. When they was like, bro, can you help me out on you know what I'm saying, on a room, hey, a little gas, whatever you need, bro, I always came through with that stuff. The venues, whatever, I came through with this stuff. I stand on business. So for me, I'm confused by what you mean you're not getting what on time. Like, y'all getting paid?
Mm.
So I started paying people. I'm like, all right, well, let me try that. So people got paid. Like, they got paid. Like, I paid him and Boss J. Ticket sales coming in. I'm putting their ticket sales to the side. Like, when the sales start coming in, I start putting their stuff to the side. For them, I like, this y'all pool of stuff. This is what y'all do. Next thing you know, I get blindsided. And, you know, in the group, he's just like, nah, man, like, I don't really want to do this no more. I don't like how it's going. It just came out of left field. And I'm just like, bro, this really going on? Like, you really doing me like this right now? Like, bro, like, I don't, like, when you call me to come battle, I don't make it difficult. I be like, lock me in.
Right. Yeah, because you do that with me.
Yeah, I'm just like, lock me in. You know what I'm saying? Long as it's a good battle, just lock me in, bro. I ain't never in my life been like, man, nah, man, you gotta give me the top of the top. Like, I'm a warrior, bro. I just be like, man, if it's a good battle, I'm doing it. Like, it's at least the opponent decent enough, I'm going at it. And so, like, man, I got pissed off, bro. I left the group chat. I was just like,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was like, bro, it's not gonna happen. But so when that happened, the domino effect of the whole card started falling off.
Yeah,
you know
because you lost your main event. So
yeah, the people just like, and I don't blame them because they just like, the main event of the card gone. The card don't have the same feel anymore. Blah 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 blah. And I'm just pissed because it's people that book flights. It's people that booked a bus. People got rooms. I done paid people. I done paid the cameraman. I done paid the venue. Which, by the way, you don't get a refund. So I just got a free spot whenever. And I was just like, man, I don't want to throw no more events at the shop no more, big bro. Like, you can have it, really. But he's just like, if you ever want to throw an event, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I just like, bro, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't rock with that, bro, because I show loyalty to the stage and I back you on cards. Every now and then I have an opinion, but like, man, I don't think we should really rock like that as far as like just throwing stuff out there, different stuff. Like me, all of us used to talk about this stuff like on a weekly basis, like this what we doing. Like, I don't know if we really rock with that, stuff like that. So, but I never, for me, I considered him like my brother. And I was just kind of like, bro, if you felt the way about how you were being treated on the card really that deeply, you could have just called me. And he know I just have a conversation about it. Like, I just felt like a phone call could have been had. And so the crazy thing about it was when the tickets started rolling in, bro, just people that just watching in general, I was like, oh, I can put some more money in their pocket. I was going to put more money in their pocket on the back end, plus the ticket sales, plus what I gave you in the beginning. That's what happened. So apparently a live video came out. I ain't watched the live video that he did. People just was like telling me about what he was saying. Like, they were saying he was throwing me under the bus. He was doing a whole lot of this, lot of that. And I just didn't rock with it. I was just like, bro, I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not how we move. Like, that's a phone call. You know what I'm saying? So that's and it made me look bad at first to people, because people like, man, what Dolo got going on? What do you do to step? The
Right,
people,
right, right.
you know what I'm saying? The people that don't know me, they just going in because, you know, so they know him more than they know me. They just going in. But once they, you know what I'm saying? Luckily, I had people in my corner, like really explaining to people, like, nah, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Including like battles on the car, like, nah, this is what really happened. This is what's going on. Like, what y'all talking about? So it didn't shake, you know what I'm saying? It didn't shake my foundation as far as like my integrity and like what I stand on. So, you know, after that whole thing, I ain't really didn't want anything to do with bro. Like, I was like, bro don't want to call and talk it out. He don't want to apologize. He don't want to do none of that stuff. So what am I doing here? So I left the stage. And I was turned
Right.
and I was turned off from battle rap, bro. People were calling me to get booked, all this stuff, man. Come help my lead. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do none of that. I don't care about battle rap right now at all.
Right.
So I just
Yeah.
went,
So you know, of course, at the time we was all co-owners.
yeah,
And this is I remember you texting me, it was like, yo, I'm over it, but if y'all need me, da da da. And I
yeah,
said to myself, nah, bruh need to come back. And it's so crazy because like right after I know I had said like, man, this shit, bruh, I'm thinking in my mind like, bruh gotta go. You know what I'm saying? That was my
yeah,
mindset.
yeah.
Already
Let's
set.
see. Yeah,
So, you know, at this time, this is when I started throwing my own event. So I basically threw Chrome and Noon. I believe I set that up,
yeah,
and I set up me and Noon. So if I don't know, Seven probably could correct me, but I know for sure Noon and Chrome was my card.
yeah,
Me versus Noon was my card. So this is my first event. You know, obviously me and Noon is a big. It wound up being a big deal because
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and it's really crazy because like at that time, I kind of felt like the stage was like transitioning on my side because at that point, only people that wanted to rap in a barbershop was Mississippi people. Like
hmm,
everybody on the car was like, everybody on the roster was like, I want to be in a choir room. Like that was the big thing. Like after me and Seven,
yeah,
so. You know, I said that like everybody was like, well, transitioning over, well, trying to be over the
eat.
elite or trying to battle in the choir room.
Right.
So you know, it was kind of weird because one day, you know, we just discussing things, and he was like, "Man, I think you." He was like, "Man, I'm gonna be honest. I think you're a better leader and a better leader and the owner than me." And I was like, you know, what I'm saying, I'm just thinking like he just talking and shit. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, yeah, let me think about it. And um, for me, basically, when he said that, he kind of like after I said I don't know, you
Yeah,
know, bruh jumped the gun a lot. So at that point, I wake up and my phone is like blowing up. I'm like what the fuck is going on, bro? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm thinking like maybe my girl got into it with somebody, like somebody dead or something, right?
yeah.
So I'm on Facebook. I'm like, everybody's like, congratulations. I'm like, what the fuck I do? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
everybody like, yeah, you the new league owner for the stage. Congratulations. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay, let me just sit back and I'm gonna think before I react.
yeah,
And I already knew the thing was like I was never opposed to owning the league. It was more so as long as he gone. You know what I'm saying? That was always my mind. Yeah, seriously, that was
yeah,
always my mindset. Like I was like, I can't work with bro. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? And then I tell people all the time, Michael Jordan was a great
I do
player,
like that one.
but Michael Jordan is a horrible GM, bro.
yeah. Terrible.
Like he's terrible. He signed fucking Gordon Hayward for 400 million $100. Like you know what I'm saying? 4 years, 100 mil. Like he's horrible as a GM. You know what I'm saying? So I always
Yeah.
told Stat like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. You might have been good in the game, but as a general manager, you're horrible. You
Yeah.
got people that are like, you know, Stat is never going. I don't feel like we ever going to like think we could beat up Stat or actually physically hurt him. But he get like, bruh, just like, what I'm saying, it's for himself. So, what I'm saying, and he knows this. Like, we haven't spoken, but it's clearly no beef. But you have to tell the story from everybody's perspective. And like I said,
Hmm.
he said he wants to get an interview and all that, but it's honestly it's too soon, bro. Like, ain't nothing happened for. I don't want to hear what happened. I don't want to hear that yet. I want to know how you feel after when you gave the platform up. That's what I want to know. So,
Yeah.
all this notion like he's getting an interview right away. Like, no, he's not. Like, we're not doing that. That's one.
Yeah.
So, two for me. Yeah. So, like, at that point, everybody's saying congratulations, yada yada yada, and I just sat back and I was like, when I said I would think about it, I was like, okay, let me think about it. But I never responded to anybody till I made my decision.
Yeah.
And at this point, he already done gave me the password, yada yada yada. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, um, let me just let me take the platform over because once I
Mhm.
realized once I realized how much money it was going into this, I'm like, y'all niggas spending pennies, man. I could throw an event. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm thinking. Like, because respectfully, like, what I'm saying, everybody know what I do. I got money. So,
Mhm.
when I figured out what was going on, I'm like, making it seem like it's a lot to throw an event. I'm like, that, like the venue for the barbershop, that's chump change. That's nothing. So I'm like, I could throw an event.
Yeah.
At this point, I done already threw me and Noon. At the time we wasn't doing flyers, but the venue is not that. It's not even a lot. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
can do this. Just I think the biggest thing is me and Seven, we got our own production, so that saves a lot of money.
Yeah.
And we able to dictate when the battle drops. So I'm like, man, it's not that hard. Everybody already kind of know me. But I think the biggest thing for me was just I never said no. It's just I didn't say nothing. But it was more so like you just dropped the league on me like there was a fucking gun box from Call of Duty or some shit. Like, here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So when
It's
I,
like, what's going on?
instead of reacting like how he would react, I just didn't say nothing for a couple of days, and I was like, let me
Yeah.
really think on it. And like how you're a family man. I am too, kind of. So like, I kind of asked my team, my manager, my significant other, and everybody's like, yeah, I think you should do it because you done put in enough work where you could get people over here, or you
Yeah.
can get them discounts, or even with the interviews. Like, you see, I've been having buku people pull up that people
For
didn't
sure.
understand. Like, I'm so cool with people, so like, um, around okay, so at this time, I got the league, and like, of course, I was a co-owner, but we was only in one division.
Yeah.
So it was crazy because we was working with Javelli. Like I said, me and Javelli, we cool still, but again, we didn't see eye to eye. And this my whole thing about certain shit is like, if you can't do it, it's okay to say no. Like, everybody got families and they do certain things at a certain pace. But I know me, like, if a couple dollars is the issue for things to move faster, then I know me
Yeah.
personally, I have the proper funds to do shit.
Yeah.
So at the time, I'm thinking how I'm thinking as far as my career. I'm like, okay, April 8th, let's do a pre-card just so I can show the roster what Charlotte looks like. So I battled 900, and the battle dropped. Of course, I win clearly. I bring Lotto was over there. Me and
Mhm.
Lotto caught the dubs that night.
Yeah.
So my vision was to always have the roster think how I think, which is try to go on the road and build your fan base up like that. Be a road warrior. You don't always want to battle at home.
Yeah.
So that situation just didn't work out because conflicting times. Like you said, it's hard to move on or move with a event, and you don't even have your card locked in. That's one.
Yeah.
Also, you don't even have a main event.
Yeah.
So, the way I do my cards is I basically book the main event and the co-main event or two potential main events, and then I work my way down. So that's how I do my personal matchup type shit.
Yeah.
So
That's
at
smart.
that time, I had already had June 10th booked. So the falling out with Javelli happened. I'm not gonna get into that. If anything, I'll have him. I'll give him a separate interview so we can speak on that. But
Yeah.
it was crazy because a lot of people was like, I didn't even really, after what happened, I would rather do it in the quiet room. So, we spoke to the dude in the venue. He was like, man, y'all been coming here a lot. I trust y'all to bring people that's not going to do nothing to the venue. But,
Yeah.
if you get a private venue, I'm at that point, I know everybody that pulled up. So ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna try nothing on my watch. So he was like, man, you could do hold on, give me 2 seconds. My bad. So at the time, uh everybody was like, I wanted to do it in the choir room anyway. So once I got the confirmation, we could have at least everybody could bring one, which is a total of 16 people. He
Yeah.
was like, man, you could do a little small. So I was like, well, let's do a different way. We're gonna live stream it, have people look like a volume, and we're gonna actually announce the battles. If you have the address, you have the address. So I feel
Right.
like this situation worked out better than hiding the matchups and shit because now we have shit to talk about.
Yeah.
So, at this point, I'm pretty sure like you've seen what was going on. Like, I mean, it's self-explanatory, but what made you was like, okay, let me I think I'm ready to come back. But I mean, I kind of know the answer, but I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, man. For me, I seen, people were having fun again.
Right, right.
And so, like, I rock with you in seven. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was a huge part of it, too. And I just seen the direction of it being a little bit different. It looks a little more cohesive. And it looks like the battle is just having fun again. So that was a huge part of it. Like just coming back and like I said, just wanting to bring people up and help people. That's mainly why I'm here. So
Yeah, because I remember when I first took over, which was about 2 months ago. I was trying to put it in your ear, and you was like, "What the fuck you mean you the owner now?" Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I don't think you think I'm a liar, but I think you thought I was joking. So you was
yeah,
like,
I did. I was like,
Yeah,
man, you ain't
yeah,
playing, man.
yeah, yeah. So you was like, hey, I don't know. So what's crazy? I had my card for May 13th, and then Stat came out with his card for May 13th. So I'm like, at this point, I didn't remove. I basically didn't cut the roster before I found that out. So I'm like, man, somebody in here leaking my information. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, who the fuck is all these niggas in here anyway in the
Yeah,
group chat?
exactly,
So
exactly.
you know, I looked through everything. I started cleaning the house. Um, you know, now we got the roster how we want it. So I started cleaning house, and what you see now is what you get. But like I said, I didn't move my car back because it was somebody else doing it on the same day. It was more so like I moved the car back because me and Javelli wasn't doing business no more.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to do my own thing. And like I said, I'm not saying that anybody doesn't have any money, but people people move slower because they don't have the money to
Hmm.
do certain shit. So I'm like, man, if I could dictate how we move down, and it's over a couple of dollars, I can do that. But yeah, for me, the transition wasn't bad because I think everybody was so I don't want to say niggas was looking up to me, but everybody was already looking at me as a leader from throwing spaces and you know what I'm saying? I've been kind of
Mm-hmm.
doing what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So it was crazy because when I thought about the StreamYard I did, I seen people like on StreamYard and I thought about I said, damn, that's a way I could use my connections to build my league up. And it's so crazy because um like a lot of my peers found out that I throw a league and they was like, man, whatever we could do to help,
Yeah.
free interview, whatever. So,
Yeah.
you know, I started the StreamYard and the first one gets like 150 views. I'm like, damn, if I start doing this consistently, we could get some traction around this bitch.
Yeah.
So then that's when I came up with the idea of like, man, it's so many brands and artists out here.
Bro, too much.
I didn't even interview the 1% of the culture yet. I still got people buku people like,
There's still a lot of people like,
yeah. I still got to interview Golden Q. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And now we got like now people seeing it like, I had Moon on here, I had Dot on here, I got
Yep.
J2 coming up,
Yep.
Boss J, you know what I'm saying? And once
Mm-hmm.
people see like, damn, bruh really not only am I doing this, but I'm also being honest with myself too because people need to see you take accountability before they could put their trust in you too. And I be telling people
Yeah.
like, if I'm a liar, everybody on my roster gonna look like a liar. So I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest too. And even with this show in these the stage media, we be honest around here. Like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that leads to my next question. Like, how do you feel like? Hold on, I gotta come off camera again. How do you feel like? Do you ever feel like it was something, even though you don't feel like that's bruh, that's what bruh do. But have you ever felt like, damn, maybe I did something wrong, or maybe
Yeah.
I ain't do shit the right way?
Yeah, like when the situation happened, I was like, man, did I do something to, you know what I'm saying, to offend
Yeah,
him or something? Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Did I say something that, cause I'm a pretty blunt person, so I know how I can get when it comes to stuff. But
right,
I like, you know what I'm saying? Did I say anything in passing or anything like that? And I started replaying the conversation. I was like, bro, this is like left field. I don't know what's going on. I was
yeah,
confused, bro. Like you can ask about Jay, bro. I was completely confused by what was going on, bro. I was like, bro, what happened?
right,
You know, and a little, I don't know if it was like he just wasn't ready, and that was like his way of getting out of it, or he just really felt like I ain't treat him like how he supposed to be. I don't know. You know, I lean towards preparation because I done seen him get prepared for a battle before, so.
yeah,
I know I know like I could see him BS through a battle before, but and I've seen him like be ready for a battle. So I ain't really know. I was like, bro, you ain't ready or something like that. That's probably what you need to say. But all this other stuff, I don't know.
all right. So now everything has cleared smoke, and I know you said I know you basically was saying like you back because you know you see it you see you having fun again and shit. So was there like, because I remember Reaper telling me, you was like, nah, go back to the stage because Damo do good business. But was there something you see specifically that made you want to come back, or you just see like everything that was unfolding?
Yeah, like I was saying, like you know what I'm saying, I was seeing people having fun, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people were speaking good about what you was doing. You know,
Yeah,
before you had even said, you know what I'm saying, when I finally realized that you really was a league owner, a lot of people was
yeah,
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, Domo doing good business, man. Like he trying to do right by people. Like he trying to change the direction of it. He trying to do what he doing. But and that would make me like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like that
yeah,
because like I said, like I rock with you in seven. So
right.
seeing the people have fun and seeing the new ideas that you're trying to do and battles you're trying to do, that had me like excited to come back again and be around y'all.
Yeah, what's crazy? The thing for me is like, I like how everybody is like, they don't want to battle nowhere else. Like everybody's clearing their schedules. Like, nah, I wanted to battle on the stage. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's not hard to book the matchups. that I want. And you know, some people like tied to a roster, like all they want to do is battle here. So like I got Stretch like on deck. Like he like I don't want to battle nowhere else right now.
Yeah, Stretch my
So
guy.
Stretch is battling twice like you. So you know
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I got Stretch. Of course Trey Boogie, Noon
Mm-hmm.
like yeah man. We're gonna talk shit because of the battle, but
Yeah.
Noon always tell me like man I really appreciate you. You know investing in me and then giving me my shot because after that the bat I kind of got lit. And he called himself 1K Noon now. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what that's where that stemmed from. And like I said, I plan on doing that with the whole roster.
Mhm.
But like I said, I'm going to battle Reaper, and of course, the mega match towards the end of the year is me and Rob Raw. But you know, that's all I'm trying to do, man. Because I remember, like
Water.
like I said, I just had the luxury of starting off my career lit, and I know some people didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, at this point, I think the difference between me and Stat is like I'm on some shit like I don't want to do everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
got enough going on. I feel like if everybody want to throw their own event, I don't see what the problem is. Like I don't understand why do you have to ask me what to do? Like if you want to throw an event, throw an event. I don't give a fuck.
You're right.
And my job is to just move the league forward. So that takes stress off of me because I don't gotta do everything all the time. And that shows that people have their own mind and their own creations. And y'all know sometimes like I'm more so like I know bigger names, but y'all that's good for y'all because y'all know how to find smaller talent where we could develop people and create these stars like
Mhm.
Noon and whoever else type shit.
Yeah.
So I know you're not a selfish person. So how you feel about the success of Golden Q and Noon right now?
Bro, man, well, I say, man, I'm super proud of both of them, bro. Like, for me, I see huge platforms for them if they keep up the hard work what they doing, bro. They work hard, they promo, they know how to take care of their image, they talk trash. Like, man, they understand the mission, bro. And like, I don't get jealous of anybody in my team. Like, if one of them was to mess around and get a battle with Lux, man, I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that make the team look. You know what I'm saying? Make the team look good, and also, make the culture look a lot better too. So,
So a big thing right now is like Undisputed and GSO. I know it's not really beef, but how you feeling about that? Like the whole because they y'all both agreed that y'all at a point where y'all want to start keeping score.
oh yeah,
You
I mean,
know
I'm
what I'm
already
saying?
up on them, man. I'm already up on this, so I already. It's gonna,
Yeah,
yeah,
niggas want to keep score at this point. So
yeah,
how
man.
you feel about that? Because we do got, we got Trey Boogie coming up in Noon. That's a GSO, and your battle. So like, will we start at Noon and Trey Boogie or what? Or it
I
don't matter.
mean, it's however they want to do it, bro. Like, it's what I'm saying. If that's what they want to do. Like, they just had to watch Undisputed really become the
Hey, give me.
team.
I'm listening, but I ain't gonna be responding until I get back. I'm listening
That,
though.
yeah, we just gonna be. I mean, they just had to watch Undisputed become the top team on the stage. So, I mean, it is what it is. I just know we gonna win all these battles. And they can't really rock with us. So I already done beat Quez and whoever they line up next to try to stand in front of me gonna get beat. Trey Boogie for the lose. He finna Trey, he really for the 30 you though. He for the humble you. They you playing with Noon like that, bro. He's a star. You get in bed. Yes.
All right, I'm back. But yeah, yeah. I mean, y'all want to start keeping score. My only thing would be who would y'all trust as the judges? Because it can't be nobody around in these parts.
Nah, it'd be too much going on.
Son over there wilding.
You tripping, but I don't know. I don't know who would keep score of that.
Yeah, because this what I don't like. This what I didn't like about the last system. We didn't know who it was, and oh, it's just anonymous person said such and such won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just be
Like,
like,
nah, I want to know who said I lost. Fuck
I
that.
want to know, and with their reason, and then they be a
Right.
good reason and all that. Like, I like all that stuff.
Yeah, because I remember when they was judging shit without basically asking, it was just like random judges. Like, yeah, such and such 4-1. I'm like, who the
How?
fuck is these people?
Yeah, who
Yeah,
is that?
like what? So at the time, that's when me and Stretch battled. Most of the anonymous people had them 2-1, and Humble Killer they had Humble Killer 2-1. I mean, Chrome beating Humble Killer 2-1. So I'm like, who is these people? So
Yeah, that was it's. We had some weird judges come through, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you,
yeah,
but they can't beat it. Well, GSO can't beat us, man. Like nobody. They only person I believe they could really have a chance against me is probably Rob, bro. But the rest of them, a pack.
right.
It's over with. So
Slaw as fuck, huh?
yeah, it's a pack, bro.
Slaw is a motherfucker, especially
Trash, man.
that damn Suge. I hate that nigga, man.
Man, should just a joke
Who
teller.
you
That's right.
with?
He just tell jokes. He can't rap at all. He know that. Come on,
you
bro.
know, um, now I notice like I don't count you, but I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I've noticed a lot of people trying to come back, and I told people when I took over the show wasn't gonna be no G League shit. So like I said, I think Quez is the lenient I don't even know how to fucking say the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. The most lenient co-owner or the owner we have so far. So me, I'm into like I'm not booking nobody that can't hang. Like I'm not even giving chances. So you know how you think we gonna be able to develop new talent if everybody is kind of like you gotta rap good or you not rapping
Man, I
here.
mean, they're just gonna have to stand the test, bro. Like this is like
Yeah,
it is, you know what I'm saying? What rap is, bro, is an art. Like you gotta study. Like you better get under somebody's wing. Like don't be, you know what I'm saying, too proud of yourself to get under somebody's wing, bro, and learn something. Be like, bro, this is a way you can structure around, or this is the way you could have thought about that. Just get under somebody's wing, and that's to be the problem with some of the dudes. Like they be 4 or 5 battles in and just be like, man, I don't need to get under nobody's wing, or who's that person to tell me to get under their wing. But it's not about, you know what I'm saying, being who's that person. Is about that person got experience. They know they've been in that situation and you can learn something from it. And if everybody got the same mindset to learn something, bro, I learned stuff from Boss J, bro. I learned stuff from Rob, all them guys, bro. Like just so
yeah.
you know what I'm
And the
saying?
crazy part is like I know with me like I do all the production, so the most I'm trying to throw is 4 or 5 battles. I'm not trying to be sitting up here editing 12 battles. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. So I'm more so into building my talent that I do have, and like I said, everybody's on board. So if you guys, if okay, so this gonna lead into my question. But if y'all decide to throw an event where y'all want to do that, that's fine. But you know, what's gonna be your thought process if you decide to throw another event? Because you know, at this time, you might feel like you got to go with the flow. Like, I mean, I could be the guy, I could be the owner where I only book like the main events. I could do that, but I wouldn't recommend it if y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing no opener battles. Like, even with this card I got coming up, like the worst matchup could be a main event somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. And just judging by this.
oh.
like how the direction. I'm just gonna go the direction of like what the league going. Like if
Right.
every battle need to be something of like of huge importance, I ain't got no problem trying to book that. And I skimmed the roster and everything, man. We ain't we ain't got no slouches in this on this roster,
Yeah.
bro. People can rap, and so for
Right.
me, like I said, like I like people that want to go at it, like be warriors about it and all that. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for as far as like when I put battles together. Like people gonna be warriors, bro. People narratives, things like that. Like that's what I be looking for.
I mean, I just feel like at some point we might, as bad as I don't want to, we might got to do it because we got to find our next star.
We do gotta find our next stuff. I think
You
we
know what I'm saying?
we got some, bro. Just being real, bro. It's to me, it's known Q and Trey Boogie. From what I've seen, like them, the top three guys that can really go out and get it. I gotta look through the roster again, see who else on here, but them just the guys
I
from
feel
what I
like we
know.
could I feel like I could revive some careers too because there's some people that still can rap good. They just lost steam because
Yeah,
whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it could be just not getting booked at the right time or the right opponent, but like you said, yeah, and I feel like these guys that you just named, they it's cause I consider Chrome one of my stars too because they insert themselves.
yeah.
I don't have to tell them to do certain stuff. And
Right.
like I said, I had Sino on here the other day, and I had Moon here earlier, and Reaper is making sure his face is in the camera. So it got
Right.
to a point like interview with these top tiers or these upper guys, and they like who that? Who that? Oh, that's Reaper. You know what I'm saying? So it's still ways to get through this shit without what I'm saying battling. And I always try to stress that like I could do all three for real: battle, league on, and promote.
Yeah.
It's not really hard. You just got to know the method. And I would like to say I'm a likable person. I don't think I'm not likable, so it's kind of easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. So, like
Bro,
I said, huh?
I'm finna say, bro, as long as you stand on business, bro, people gonna rock with you, bro. So
Yeah. So you are on the to live side. So how you feel about because sadly I gotta battle somebody that's in undisputed. But how you feeling about getting rid of these pups, man?
I mean, that's the only way they gonna learn, bro. Like
Right.
I've had some of them like challenge me over the years, man. From like Taliban, I don't know, like it don't matter who it was. People that came in just like, I want to battle you next, and I just be like, bro, one battle win, just give me one or two more battles and we good. Like I don't mind giving you a shot. I just know from what I seen when I watch them battle, I just like, bro, none of y'all can beat me, bro. None of y'all can beat any of us right now. Like that's the same thing they did. Like, but when UBL, when it was supposed to be new UBL versus old UBL and all this stuff, bro. Like that was gonna be that whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them trying to get rid of us per se, but then the talent was a lot closer than people may thought. But now it's just like you new guys, bro. It ain't y'all don't stand a chance, bro. Just 2 seasons, so.
Yeah, nah, that's facts. So
Goofy.
you kind of known for that one big event that you threw. Are you planning on throwing the event maybe this year before the year over with?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely get one in. You know what I'm saying? And now that I figured out that when our other staff members is up here closer to me, it make it a lot easier to put something together. You know what I'm saying? Um, and we kind of in the middle. We near some other people that we know. Like it's we could do some big things where we at up here. So
Yeah, I don't feel like this. My only thing, right? I don't feel like you feel like I don't know. Maybe when stat was league on, you felt like you had to do certain stuff. But I respectfully, I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we not anymore. But you know what the fuck? We don't need Ron. You know what I'm saying? Like we could do that shit. You keep that shit in house, man. You could put that 250, and you know what I'm saying. You could keep 150 and give me 100 to travel, and I'll get there and do whatever I need to do.
yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah.
you got the production. I
Yeah.
don't
Oh
know
yeah. So I
why
mean, I see
everybody
now
was
that
so
y'all,
heavy
you know what I'm
on.
saying. I seen that
Yeah,
from when y'all did the choir room. Y'all did y'all own production and everything. So
yeah. And I'm in the process of, cause I got an idea where I'm gonna have to talk to you off camera because I don't want to talk about that.
yeah,
But basically everything we do is more than likely gonna have a different look. Like everything not gonna look the same. So that's my goal. So I'm trying to. We'll talk because I don't want nobody to steal my idea or nothing.
yeah,
But yeah, we you basically heard my other idea this morning, and I like that I like that the crew. I like that the roster not being difficult because it really gives me a chance to do to maybe fall through and try to execute the ideas that I want to do because you could really battle outside. You could battle in a fucking bathroom if that shit look good and the production and the camera good. That shit won't fucking matter.
it's gonna be fire.
Yeah. So I told you we had that idea that I said earlier, and for the most part, everybody with it. That's what makes it easier to try that shit. We tried. The choir room was something we tried, and it wound up working out for the best.
Yeah,
And now it's a big thing. So
yeah.
you know, um,
Everybody want to rock with it. It's good, bro. Like that's fire. That Seven came up with that, and that's like a thing now. Like
yeah,
any force guys get in that bag. Like when you're in that room, like it's. I knew like when I was doing it, I was like, oh, this is my element. I already knew, like I know how to do this already. You know.
right. So because I think we got some questions in the comments. I don't know if but we talk we got the staff chat and stuff. So before I let you go and shit, how you feel about Quez and IM7? Can I get some predictions? You don't have to say who got winning because obviously you're a co-owner, but you could just give me an insight.
Man, that's a fire matchup.
Right.
Um, people, I'll say that people sleep on 7 pin. 7 pin is actually pretty ridiculous. Like, if you gotta, especially with the style and how he put that stuff together, bro. Man, 7 is fire. And Quiz, he's starting to get into those pockets. Like he done found his little thing where he got into those pockets now. He got a nice pen too. He's always had a good pen, but he done figured out how to put the pockets together, how to perform, how to put it all together. So I think it's gonna be a very how many rounds is it?
One.
Is one? Oh, one.
Yeah.
One. That's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be a close one, bro. I really do. I think it's gonna come down to a matter of like what you prefer in that situation. Like I think it's gonna come down to a preference, like it always does anyway in battle rap. But I don't want to get no predictions, man. I don't want to. I don't get. I'm gonna say that that's a classic battle though out the gate.
So how you feel about Noon and Trey Boogie?
Man, that's a noon for the clear trade, man. Nah, but all bias aside, though, I think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a test for Noon, though. Like he's going up against somebody like another dude with a good pen. And Trey, you know what I'm saying? He been on I think he the champ over there in this league. I think it's called middle of the map now, but you know what I'm saying? He on a run. He on a national run right now, like just beating people, outperforming them, outbarring them. So it's gonna be a tough task for Noon. But Noon got like one thing about Noon. Noon knows how to adapt, and he got star power, and he knows how he's fundamental, and he knows how to win a battle. He knows how to make the battle close, or he knows how to win the battle for sure. But I think he's gonna put on the show. I think it's gonna be a good battle. I got to rock with my boy Noon, so I got Noon winning
Yeah.
for sure. But just bias aside, I think it's gonna be a good battle though.
So I know you say you don't care, but who who on the list, man? Who can get KTs, man?
You said, "Oh man, man, just line them up, bro. Just line them up." It's been a minute since I really just checked a lot of them out. Man, whoever it is, whoever want to step up to the plate, whoever ain't scared. A lot of them be scared of me anyway, but whoever ain't scared, bro, just line them up. It's a yeah, bro. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, cause I got like I said, you know how we always everybody talk shit, but they like, nah, hey, bro, listen,
Nah, that's I might get a
Dolo,
little
that
crazy.
that Dolo on KT, you know, like I can't fake on that performance. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna get crazy.
Oh, Golden Q said, how you feel about Stretch?
You said how I feel about Stretch? What you mean, like just as a
Like the
battle?
battle? No, to battle, yeah.
Stretch? Oh yeah, me and Stretch done talk. You know what? That will be fire. Me and Stretch. Me and Stretch
See, the
done
thing
talked
is,
about that
right?
before, huh?
The thing is, right? I got Stretch potentially battling somebody else, but the person I want him to battle,
Mhm.
they not too sure. They said they gotta let me know. So if that don't fall through, we could probably do like you and Stretch on some one off shit.
We could do it, bro. Stretch
You
my
know what I'm
guy. I know
saying?
that'll be crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I really wonder if it when your op backed out for the to live or die card, that shit kind of fucked up the whole theme because that it's like people gotta understand, like, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't want to battle you, so it's like
Yeah,
if I set you up and you know you're not one of the stars you trying to build, you got to take that battle.
yeah. You gotta get out there, bro. Just
Yeah,
get some battles, or maybe he view me like maybe he's just like I don't think Dolo a battle. I was like, bro, that's like I
right.
tell guys, bro. I was like, bro, you want to battle me, bro? People watch, bro. People watch me, bro. And there's people like I know a lot of people. I can get you on like an exorbitant amount
I
of
mean,
league.
his reason was dumb because I'm like, did you knew that before you said yes? So I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
online battle, bro. I don't count any of them online space things. That's not a real thing. That's a hobby that we be
Maybe
doing.
maybe he watched the KT battle and was like, nah, I'm
I
good.
don't want no parts of that. That
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
was.
Cause for me that don't count either. Like online, I don't, and then like I wrote 3 rounds for people. I could write one more if it was a one rounder. Like,
Yeah, I
I don't know.
easily. And then I'm sure you got stuff that you was like you ain't even use when you was online or something like that. It's like, bro, just bro, it ain't that hard. But it's just people
Yeah,
be scared, bro. That's all it is, scared.
I think at some point, I think speaking of stretch, I think we got cheated because of the footage. I think we need to run that back.
Which one?
Me and stretch.
I ain't got no problem with repeating the battle,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I ain't
man.
got
Because I feel like that was easily 1,000 view battle because we had so many views when it dropped,
yeah.
and you know, of course, the footage fucked it up. Um, and I was watching the battle the other day. I was like, damn, this shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, so we might gotta run that back, but like I said, I'm more so like it's whatever. I know I'm at a point now. I do actually enjoy being the league owner and doing interviews and stuff, but I think it's some matchups that have to happen before I hang it up. Like I'm honestly, bro. Like I'm not even being funny. I'm thinking about hanging it up after this year, bro. Like I said, my personal goals are already done. Like
Yeah.
when I started battle rap, I tell people this story all the time. When I started battle rap, it was to be on We Go Hard, I Battle, and Gates of the Garden. That was always my 3 main goals, and
Take it short.
you know I achieved all them shit. So it's like there ain't nothing left for me
Yeah.
at this point. At this point, I would just be doing it to maybe get on RBE because I made it clear I don't want to be on URL. So
Yeah, they
um
if
uh,
they about to lose a lot of people if they do the
yeah,
YouTube drops. Yeah.
so you know what I'm saying, unless RBE call, like that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. And I feel like I got some matchups in house that can move the culture. But for me as a battle rapper, I'm actually just enjoying being home and not preparing for like I have like the battles I have set up is not until another month. So when I started to take over the league ownership, some of my battles were spaced out for like 2 3 months. So like my first month, of course, you know, you get a battle, you don't always start preparing as soon as you get you got your ideas. So like me being off for a month because I haven't battled since April 8th. Me being off for a month, like I really starting to see like, damn, I'd rather just be a regular person again. And that shit is so crazy. I can't hear you if you talking. But I was just saying like I'm really okay with being the league owner and just being stress free and sending my little money where it need to go and just shooting an event for a day, doing all this talking with y'all. But I think as a battle rapper, man, it might be over with. I mean, I might come outside to kick one of y'all asses with it. But yeah, after I get up after Reaper and Rob Raw, might be it, man. Might be hanging that thing up. So before I leave, I'm gonna tell you who I need to see. Rob Raw, which is already locked in. I might gotta run plus one his rematch. He been very vocal about that. We can run them 3 rounds. Um, Stretch, we gotta run it back. And I probably gotta see Quez before it's all Quez, man. Me and Quez can get in then the money. Yeah. Nah, bro. Let me see who in the comments because I need to, yeah. Like I ain't been a regular person in 4 years, bro. Like I'm tired, man. I'm tired, man. I don't know where Dolo went. I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna text him and I'm gonna text him see if he getting back on here. But if not, yeah, man. I'm just being honest, bro. Like it might be time to hang it up, man. It might be time to hang it up, man. I did everything I needed to do, especially being home, man. Of course, you get paid to travel and stuff, but you still spend extra money on other shit. I think Dolo gone. So I'm a wrap. We was at the end anyway. So let me see. I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah. So man, shout out Dolo, man, getting his perspective. Yeah, people don't know like, and then I'm a nigga that rap every 2 weeks, bro. I make it look easy, but when I get off this bitch and I'm in the house by myself practicing 20 million times, bro, you niggas don't know the half, man. Especially like sometimes I go into battles not even really knowing my shit, and by the grace of God, I just pray before every battle and pray before I travel, and it just I get it off. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. You take a chance with that, but yeah, make sure y'all get y'all pay-per-views, man. Dolo just hit me back. He said, wifey called. It's cool because we about to end it. It's cool. We got everything we needed to talk about. Yeah, so I know I said I was gonna hold another battle until Tuesday, but I just wanted to get these two matchups out. Please, for the people that already caught the live stream, thank you. But for the people that didn't, I guess I'll bring Dolo back. He probably ended it because he got my text. But yeah, man. Um, what I was finna say, please cop the live stream. If you don't have the live stream, that the two battles are out. You go on there, you send your $5 to welcome to the stage, and then you you put your Facebook name, and then we will get you right. The group is not made it yet, but it would be nice for people to get everything early. And yeah, man, welcome to the stage. Tomorrow we only got one person. That's Glenn. Glenn and Young Bo will be pulling up 9 p.m. Eastern. I think I'm gonna take me another day break. Because I wasn't even supposed to get on here Tuesday at all, but sometimes people's schedules is hectic. I gotta do it because we can get it out. But I'm gonna let the Trey Boogie announcement and noon announcement marinate. I see y'all going back and forth. Y'all love that matchup. That was the plan when I set it up. Yeah, man, this shit the stage, man. Appreciate everybody that's copping the live streams. Once again, send your $5 to welcome to the stage. If you don't have it, it's at the bottom of the screen, right here, bottom, do. Send your Facebook name and send your $5. We're gonna make the group towards the second week of May. The main event is Quiz and I am 7. Card is called Reborn. We got Trey Boogie and New Era Known, man. So we got what be on the lookout for two more matchups. Yeah, man, we gonna drop the full flyer. Then we gonna have shit to talk about for a whole month. Man, it's gonna get closer and closer. And like I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get my rest, man. We've been streaming like a motherfucker lately. So shout out to everybody. I told you this interview was gonna be 2 hours, man. I knew Dolo was gonna touch on a lot of shit. Um, like I said, man, you just be on the lookout for the other announcements. August 12th is To Live or Die. Is rookies versus vets. Basically, I will be battling Reaper. I'm on the To Live side, which is the vets. August 12th, I will be battling Reaper, man. Make sure y'all tune in for that. We're gonna get the announcements out after, of course, one event at a time. But you think you're a rookie. You think you call out your vet, cause all my vets on deck. Call out your upper tier. Stretch on deck. I'm on deck. Dolo outside. We actually can't. It's crazy because we can't find no rookies. Y'all motherfuckers is scared, man. Niggas always talking about they want that matchup. Y'all motherfuckers is scared. I'm in niggas inboxes. Niggas like, I don't know about that because this, that. Nah, this your chance now. You think you talk all that shit like if I had a chance, yeah. We not playing. I actually got 4 vets that's ready, and I have no rookies. So where y'all at? All that shit y'all be talking. Where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, June 10th, main event. I am 7. Quez the God. We got Trey Boogie versus Noon. New Era Noon. June 10th. Welcome to the stage. This shit the stage, man. We gonna see y'all 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Glenn from Death Wish will be pulling up. If somebody called me to get an interview in or they want to talk about something, then I'll probably just pull up. But yeah, we got 2 matchups out. This shit the stage, man. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me and doing these interviews because y'all don't have to do it.